Welcome to Bourbon Riders. Today it's Sunday, so no bourbon drinking, no bourbon reviews, no bourbon blinds. It's not that we won't drink bourbon on a Sunday. It's because we want to respect those that are our viewers and our subscribers who have better things to do than watch me drinking bourbon. So today is a behind the scenes video of what we've been doing in our studio here, and kind of give you an idea what you don't see behind the scenes. So let's show you what you don't see. Well, this is the view if you were in the back of the studio, as Kim is some days when she's commenting on videos or helping me out. Basically, you can, over to the left, you see our box light here. And one of our big cameras is set up right now. We don't always use the big camera. A lot of times we use the Sony ZV-1. And I'm actually filming that with the Sony ZV-1, and I highly recommend, if you're just starting out doing videos, that Sony ZV-1 will do most everything you need to do. Over to the left here, well, that white door is the whiskey vault. And over here, we've got the overflow shelf of bourbons that I'm worked on and opened, and there's just not room behind me. And up here, you can actually see, yeah, I actually had dark, thick hair at one time. This is motorcycle adventures going back 20-25 years. And panning back around, you can see my other decorations you don't always see. And this is our box. One thing we liked about our light box is that we can set not only the brightness, but we can set the color. So we can get the color just right to make my cheeks look that Christmas glow. And a fill light over to the side, which you never see. It was our original light, and we just outgrew the ring light, but we still use it as a fill, so we get some light on our bottles to the back. And then this is our working table where we do all kinds of silly stuff, including charging batteries. Yeah, that's not that silly, right? And our printer, more storage, and this is where we store all our cameras, accessories, lighting equipment, extra spare batteries, you name it. It's just filled with all kinds of wonderful stuff that I've collected over the years. Way back when, in another lifetime, I was a professional photographer. So I've always had an interest in doing something like this. And really, YouTube and bourbon gave me an excuse to start my own channel. So looking back here, what you normally do see is the walls of bourbon we have, and it's a decent collection. There's a lot of people that have bigger, but I'm very proud of my collection, and I'll just go through it really quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but this is currently what's on our shelf. The Nulus we just put on there. And into this corner, all the way back to the right, is our wheated bourbons and wheated whiskeys. And all those have had either first pours or been in bourbon fights or some kind of match. And going up, we got our Fiddlers and Redwood Empires and our Old Foresters and our Stags and our Blantons, more Bardstons. Got some, oh, look at there. There's some Wild Turkey. What's that doing up there? And of course, E.H. Taylor, Buffalo Trace. And up on the top, and it doesn't necessarily mean this is the top shelf. It's just where I put the stuff. Where they are on the shelf is just convenience for me, not an indication of how much I like them. All that Widow Jane Decadence, that definitely is top shelf. Then over here to the right is another overflow, but this is actually bourbons that are unopened and are waiting to be filmed. So these three on the left here are waiting for a first pour series. And of course I got more on the right. They're working into different blinds, first pours, you name it, and more. And more. So I've got about, I don't know, about 22 bourbons and whiskeys waiting to be filmed, and more in the whiskey vault. Oh yeah. So looking back this way, you see, this is what I see. Well, it looks really bright, but it really isn't too bad. Well, here you can see we're set up for another Where's the Weller, but this is going to be Where's the Antique Weller. And we're going to put 3 wheated bourbons up against the Antique 107 and put them on the Bourbon Wheel of Fire. Oh yeah, I know you like that Bourbon Wheel of Fire. And we're going to see if I can pick out the Antique 107. It's not about which wheated bourbon's the best. It's about me being able to pick out the Antique 107. And if you've ever seen any of the Where's the Wellers, I don't do too good. So this is just a little bit in what we do each night. Well, not each night, but we do a lot of nights of setting up so you can see something new from Bourbon Writers and the Woodstock Trader Studio. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.